Toastmasters and the club meeting roles. So just to give you an idea of Toastmasters, we have different roles within a meeting. It makes sure the meeting progresses. It helps us keep on time. It helps us learn our leadership skills, and it also helps our public speaking because you get the stage presence. So I'm going to go straight in. So Toastmasters. Toastmasters' mission is to basically empower every single person with public speaking and leadership. Now I'm going to take you into 7 roles, and I like to call them dating roles. So I think anybody who's single or not single, this is your way of dating Toastmasters and taking each role as we go when you join. So there's 7 roles, a lot more behind the scenes, but the 7 main roles to keep a meeting going. I'll just familiarise you with the roles. So we have Toastmaster, which is what Shaimenda's doing this evening. Timer, which is what Ahmed's doing. We have the Arcouter and the Grammarian. We've skipped them out tonight to kind of keep it a bit relaxed. Toastmaster, which was Julian. We have Evaluators, which you'll see throughout the evening. And we have our General Evaluator at the end. So, dating number 1 is a Toastmaster. Shaimenda, you're in for a treat. So the first point I've put at the top is the reason you would take on the Toastmaster role. So taking on the Toastmaster role helps you with your organisation, your time management and your public speaking skills. The main facilities of doing the role is so that you're hosting and you're directing the meeting. The Toastmaster has certain agendas to follow, so he has to make sure that everyone attends, everyone is there for the role in the evening, and make sure that if the roles aren't covered, he then fills the roles as well. He also introduces throughout the evening the speakers, the timekeeper, the projects that are happening, and just keeps the meeting flowing, ensuring that every transaction is as smooth as possible and we end on time. Dating number 2, timer. Ahmed, it's your turn. So you would take on timekeeper to improve your time management skills. I think every one of us here can hold our hands up and say we can do better time management. I certainly can. So basically time management and the timer is to make sure that the meeting is on time and we end on time. So as timekeeper, you require certain skills. You have to make sure that the meeting is on time. I'm already on 1 minute. I'm on green already. And basically you learn to listen to people's speeches, and you progress the meeting and make sure that people begin and end on time. Moving swiftly on to our Arcouter. So taking on the Arcouter improves observation and listening skills. The Arcouter basically looks for filler words, so your ums, your ahs, your whats, your nots, and you'll find yourself doing it throughout your day-to-day life, and you'll be like, and I'm like, oh, I've just done and you'll just carry on doing that all the way through. But the Arcouter is there to make sure that you limit your ums and your ahs and your filler words to help you progress with your speech. The Grammarian, very similar role to the Arcouter. You will learn your vocal variety, your grammar, your critical listening skills, and I can see Trevor looking at me. Trevor is the best grammarian going in Toastmasters, hands down. And I definitely need help with my grammar, and it's certainly helped me within my position. So you basically have to have a word of the day, which we haven't had this evening, but it would be something like chocolate. So the idea is that throughout the evening, people try and implement chocolate within their speaking, and you get points because you've implemented chocolate and you've used the word of the day. Obviously, the pronunciation, your grammar mistakes, and it just gives a bit of fun to the evening. We then have our the Topics Master. This improves your organisation skills, time management, and your facilitation skills. So delivering table topics is basically, I think it's the fun part of the evening. So you get to ask people questions that you might not outright want to ask. So you can say, "Oh, are you single?" You know, who knows? But it's the fun part of the evening where you get to stand up here and put that other person in that bit of pain by asking them the question, and then obviously they have to reciprocate by answering the questions. We kind of theme it on a theme, which is quite good. Tonight's been different, so it's really interesting, but it keeps us on our toes, from jam to cookies to rugby players, and you'll find yourself sitting there asking yourself these questions and thinking, oh, what questions can I ask next? Evaluators. Now, evaluators, you will learn your listening, your critical thinking, and your positive feedback. For me, the evaluator is the biggest role within Toastmasters. We're all here to learn, and we can learn from our evaluation. So the evaluation role is to basically help with your speeches, to prompt you where you're going wrong or what you can improve on, and also the positive stuff that they think that you've done and you should do more of. So evaluator, and then last but not least is the general evaluator. So the same skills that you will learn, but you'll obviously learn the motivation and the team building side, because the general evaluator is the evaluator that evaluates everybody at the end. So we have a general evaluator this evening who will come up, and he will basically say whether the room was warm, cold, whether he thought there was a friendly atmosphere, whether the evaluators evaluated the evaluator. We did the handshakes, the general evaluation. But this is what makes us Toastmasters, and this is what makes us improve every day. So, without our skills and our 7 dating of Toastmasters, my bit of advice would be to yourselves, would be go through your dating process in whatever order you feel fit, but definitely make sure you get all 7 completed. Thank you.